My speech, part of my establishment material.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming out and evaluating all the projects we've been all working so hard on. I'm Isaac Pham, and these are my teammates. We have Blake Alsamaray and Aaron Bloss, our electrical engineers, along with John Burton, Alexander Kikis, and myself, the computer engineers. We wanted to design a tablet that, first and foremost, had the processing power of a modern PC. Current tablets on the market pale in comparison to their laptop and desktop PC counterparts that also take up desk space. So we were thinking that they were pretty much unfit for the workplace. They're used mostly as organizers or for entertainment purposes right now. They lack the functionality that a full operating system would provide. They have compatibility issues as well, because most Office systems don't run on Android or iOS. So they also create sync issues, especially since most offices use Microsoft products, and they use Windows, they use Outlook. These sometimes don't sync very well with mobile devices. If a tablet could run Windows 7, or even the upcoming Windows 8, these compatibility issues would be basically a non-factor. And the applications that are able to run on tablets currently are mobile versions. There's a mobile Word or an Excel Lite. These don't really have the capabilities and functions that their full versions would, and you do come to expect these in our modern day. And resource-intensive applications, such as Photoshop or OrCAD, would be impossible to run on current tablets. However, that's only for a normal tablet. Our tablets, which we intend to design, will be able to do all of these things. And it'll do so by using the power of the PC that you will already own. It will not have an onboard processor. Rather, it'll use the computer's processor to do all of its computing. It'll act purely as a terminal that takes input and displays output, similar to dummy terminals used in the time before the advent of the personal computer. And also like dummy terminals, the modem will be replaced by a wireless USB hub that we will integrate within the tablet itself. The wireless USB hub will be responsible for transmitting data between the computer and the tablet. Now, why did we choose wireless USB? We looked at other wireless technologies such as Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. However, these didn't meet the specifications that we required. We needed, one, a high data rate, and two, a very short response time. Bluetooth 4.0 had a very impressive data rate. However, even when playing back video or audio, there was a noticeable lag or delay, which wouldn't really work well with our tablet. We looked at Wi-Fi. In a small scale, such as the home, Wi-Fi could be a viable option. However, when moved to a larger scale, such as an office, Wi-Fi would cause undue overhead on the network infrastructure. So that just wouldn't work. So then we came up to wireless USB. Wireless USB had a very good range. It had about 30 feet or so, which is what you would expect. And this would create a personal area network, which would not tax the wireless Wi-Fi infrastructure that's in the office. And another additional feature was that it was using USB, which is the most commonly used connector, meaning that whenever we choose to expand on our product, we could add peripherals and other components much more easily. All of this together means a better tablet. Our tablet will be faster because it's using the PC's processor. It'll be less, or it'll have more uptime because it's not using a processor, which does take up a lot of the battery. And also, because it's not using a processor, it'll be a lot cheaper, because typically in a tablet, the processor is one of the most expensive parts. This reduction in production costs translates to higher profits, or it can also translate to higher quality materials used within the tablet itself. Now, currently, we've only designed for the standard tablets. However, because we have more power to use, because we have a wireless USB interface, and because we have the power of a full operating system, we can go beyond what a tablet can do. We can add higher end components. We can add full range speakers, things that you would normally find in a higher end laptop. And pretty much anything is limitless at this point. Thank you all for coming.
Questions? Okay, John, I guess starting with the obvious comment, you guys said you discounted Wi-Fi because it wasn't capable of making this work in an enterprise environment in a large office environment. On what basis did you make that decision? What do you guys understand to be the fastest rate available on Wi-Fi today?
Well, we're not commenting on the rate of Wi-Fi. We're commenting on the fact that it would cause overhead, and that it would cost more for the company to increase their Wi-Fi infrastructure, and it's not something that we...
So did you research a typical enterprise Wi-Fi infrastructure?
No, we did not, but we would rather not take that risk, and we would rather go for a personal area network, which would be what this device was.
So the problem is your tablet needs to be within 30 feet of a laptop, which
Correct.
means that in most enterprise environments, people can't take those tablets into a meeting room. Their office is potentially further away than 30 feet from a meeting room. And most enterprise Wi-Fi networks will support these days 300 or 600 megabits a second. They're zoned, they're multi-channel. You know, we use portable devices all the time. Those laptops are probably connected back over a Wi-Fi.
Correct.
Citrus.
No, we did not.
Did you research Slashdot, any other of these mobile tablet apps that are available for us?
Oh,
or Android?
yes, we did. Those are all remote desktop applications, which we found have a bit of lag in response time, and they weren't as fluid as you would expect from a tablet.
So just to be really clear, the value proposition you guys are trying to sell here is that your system is going to have lower latency and it's going to be faster than those apps running on specific platforms, specific tablets that exist today.
Correct.
So you've set yourself a very, very high challenge for senior design centers. You're going to play it, senior design centers, on that premise. Okay? Seriously. It's a very, very high challenge. So let's see how you guys do.
And,
Other questions?
I have a question.
yes?
I mean, to me, the purpose of a tablet is that it's whenever you're away from your laptop or away from your computer and you just want something light in your bag or something that you can carry with you. What would be the purpose of a tablet that you need to be close to your computer for it to work?
Well, this is also adding a different type of interface to your computer. Most computers right now are using keyboard and mouse. They don't have a touch interface, and the ones that do don't work very well because it's on such a large screen. You can't hold it in your hand like you would a tablet. And typically when you are out and not near your computer, you do have your phone on you at the same time. And the tablet shouldn't be taking so much, or the tablet has a lot in common with the phone as well. So why can't we just use the phone outside and have this tablet in the workplace as a different type of input into your computer?
I'm sorry to pick on you guys, but that was a brilliant question. RIM tried this. It was called the BlackBerry Playbook. It needed to be synced with the BlackBerry to work. It sucked. The market said, forget it, and they're withdrawing the product. I mean, it's that bad.
Right, but we're not saying that this is a tablet replacement. This
We're
is,
saying this is a tablet that has to be synced to a PC.
right, say, okay, currently we have Wacom tablets. You know, things that you use to write on, and it digitizes your handwriting or whatever movements that you wish into the computer. Why can't you have a screen behind that? And why can't it be wireless?